All right, man. So I'm not saying that Lil Durk's woman is cheating on him. I'm just saying when you get locked up, it's only realistic that you not expect your significant other who is free on the outside to not cheat on you, especially if it looks like you're going to be locked up for the foreseeable future. If you look like you're facing a life sentence, then you might as well get home out of your mind. You might as well get who's smashing your loved one out of your mind. Who's getting all my residuals? So Lil Durk's wife, and I said his wife, Lil Durk's wife, India Royale, she has been forced to deny that she has been cheating on him and he is currently locked up. We all know Lil Durk is locked up. He's facing a lot right now. This is heavy, the Lil Durk situation. So a video of her at a party began circulating online, and it showed she is a influencer. It showed the influencer with her hand on another man's lap. The clip led to speculations that Royale was getting friendly with men behind Lil Durk's back while he's in jail fighting for his freedom, facing these serious charges. However, she's seen it and she has come forward to deny that this is the case and that the man is actually her best friend. So she didn't say that wasn't me like Shaggy. She said, yeah, that was me. My hand was on his lap, but that's my friend. That's my best friend. His name is Ant. And Ant is also gay. Hey, man, listen. Sometimes the side dude is right there, all along. And all he got to do to stay there is pretend he is the gay friend. Imagine that. Imagine your wife having a male friend who you swear up and down is gay because she swears he is gay. And when you're in his presence, he is super effeminate and he acts every part of stereotypically being gay. So you're convinced. But as soon as you turn your back, he is as masculine as any other man and he is actually her side dude. Now, this has played out before many times in real life. There's been even skits and stories where a man comes home from work early, unexpectedly, comes home from a business trip, catches a man in his house, and as he is pulling into his driveway, there's no way for the side dude upstairs in the bedroom with his wife to escape. So they move to another room, they spray that room out so the smell of sex in the air won't be something he smells, and then homeboy runs to the bathroom, puts on some of her makeup, ties a t-shirt around his head into a bun, and comes out with his t-shirt raised just above under his nipples. His whole belly is exposed. And then he switches the way he speaks and he starts talking like a girl. Hey girl, how you doing? As her man walks in the house. Her man looks, he says, that's a gay dude. He's in here with my girl. I guess one of my girl's gay friends. And just like that, side dude is free to go. He is not confronted because the man believes what his woman has shown him, that this is my friend, but he's gay. So I wouldn't be doing nothing with him anyways if I was going to cheat. I'm just saying. So anyways, Lil Durk's wifey wasn't taking it like that. So she snapped back at the critics who were saying that she was cheating with other men or entertaining other men while Lil Durk is locked up. She said, do y'all remember when men used to lay concrete, change tires, go to war? Now these niggas on the internet gossiping all day. Like, what's happening? First of all, she is young, and her generation of men weren't that type of men. Walk around all greasy, laying concrete all day, you know what I'm saying, going to war and all that. It wasn't that serious. She does not come from the industrialized period where women stayed at home and the men get rugged and dirty. She is from new generation where women have always been independent But conveniently, she put that in there to bolster her argument. So according to court documents, though, because a lot of people are saying, why y'all keep saying his wife? They're not married. Well, when you get in trouble, the documents have a way of being exposed. Like it was exposed in court that Rihanna and A$AP Rocky are actually not married, even though many were led to believe that they secretly got married in a ceremony in Barbados on one of their trips there. So court documents have shown that Lil Durk and Royale secretly got married last year, shortly before Lil Durk's October arrest. So he married her. However, the two have never commented on their relationship status. They could have had a big wedding. I mean, they got money. They could have had a huge wedding. It could have been all in the media. They could have had all the publicity they wanted, had other celebrities attend their wedding. They just chose to go off and do a quiet wedding just for them. So they are married. That's been confirmed. Now, Durk previously shared a slightly embarrassing story about how he tried to woo Royale in the early stages of their relationship. Speaking to Nick Cannon on Big Drive, Durk said, "We in the Cullinan. I popped out for my girl, my wife." I'm like, okay, shut the door time. So I leaned over to grab the door, but it locked. So India, she come knock on the window. And I'm like, I don't even know how to unlock this door. I'm trying to find it. I'm like, shit. So I played it off, right? While I was trying to look for the buttons and I couldn't find the damn buttons. He was just saying, Durk then explained that he had to call for help to get out of that jam. Had to call somebody to explain to him how to unlock the Cullinan door. For those of you who are listening to this and don't know what a Cullinan is, super expensive car. It's a Rolls-Royce Cullinan. And he popped out for her. He was trying to impress her, but he got locked in it and he didn't know how to unlock the door to get himself out of it while she was outside knocking, trying to get in the car. He said, before I let her in, I had to call for help to figure out how to get the door to open. And I had to make some phone calls because this is the new one, the newer model. Whole time I'm lying to her. This is the new one. They switched up the buttons. I'm used to the old one, couldn't find the buttons on the new one. Durk had previously threatened violence against men who were jumping into his woman's comment section on her Instagram page. At one point during their on and off relationship, he reminded any men with eyes on his woman, he says, catch y'all in her comment sections, I'm gonna break them jaws. Listen, that's some young boy stuff. And he ain't even that young. He 30-something years old, like mid-30s. Catch y'all in her comment section. I'm going to break them jaws. So you're going to fight with somebody for leaving comments in your girl's inbox or in her comment section. Catch y'all in her comment section. I'm going to break them jaws. You feel that threatened. I wonder how he's handling it now that he is behind bars, because he can't break anybody's jaws out here in the free world when you're incarcerated. Now, do I think that she's cheating on him? I don't know. She came up with a good excuse. She said her hands were on her bestie's lap, and her bestie is a gay dude. You buy that if you want to. I guess Durk might know who he is, and he might have seen the video and said, yeah, I know who that is. Anyways, fast forward to where Lil Durk's case is as of April 28th of 2025. Lil Durk could soon have another shot at freedom as he awaits trial in his federal murder for hire case. This is not a case to play with. Conspiracy to commit murder, murder for hire. This could see him doing a life sentence in prison without the possibility of parole. So according to court documents that were obtained by Complex, Lil Durk's bond hearing is scheduled for next month. Exactly when? We'll talk about that in a minute. A judge will decide whether he can be released from jail before trial or he will have to stay behind bars all the way till trial. Since his October of 2024 arrest, Lil Durk's legal team has been actively fighting for his release or for the charges to be thrown out altogether. I don't think they're going to throw these charges out altogether. The feds put this together. You know how the feds roll. In recent motions that were filed on April 19th, Lil Durk attorneys urged that the case be mistakenly built on misinformation, including YouTube videos that were uploaded by fan accounts. And this is not a solid case, therefore they need to throw the case out. Prosecutors cited lyrics from Lil Durk's collaboration with Babyface Ray, Wonderful Wayne, and Jackie Boy as alleged proof that he sought to commercialize the killing of Quando Rondo's cousin, Savea Robinson. In other words, y'all murdered him and then you spoke about it. Lil Durk in jail. He locked up. They talking about how he is in there being a good Muslim and he has converted 13 inmates so far to Islam while he is awaiting his own murder for hire trial. But that's a whole nother story. However, Lil Durk maintains that the lyrics were written for that song many months before Robinson's death and have no connection to the incident. It's just another case of prosecution trying to use a rapper's lyrics from his songs against him in court. His team also pushed back against claims that a version of that song featuring TMZ footage of the murder was official content. The internet user who posted the video, they are apparent fan pages maintained by people with no affiliation to Mr. Banks or only the family incorporated, which is his business. This is what they wrote in the filings. What happened was the prosecution seen this and thought that this is official work from Lil Durk as they seek to commercialize and capitalize off of that murder. What it seems like is a fan put an unofficial music video together using TMZ footage of that particular shooting incident in which Pop was killed. So now there's a confusion in court, and the prosecution seems to have gotten it wrong, according to Lil Durk's defense. They said that it is unfair, it is misleading, and it is just flat out wrong for the government to suggest that Mr. Banks, which is Lil Durk, is responsible for these videos, audio, edits. As part of their latest effort, Durk's attorneys are seeking either to dismiss this entire indictment or release him on a bond package totaling just over $2 million in cash, plus real estate. Durk's bond hearing is set for May 8th of 2025. And this is when he'll learn if he is going to be out on bond while he fights this case. I mean, that would make for good media coverage. The TV people show up every day. We get to see him in a courtroom going through it. You know, will there be a conviction? Kind of like the ASAP Rocky case. Will he be going to prison tomorrow or when the verdict is ready to be read, or will he be walking out of that courtroom? It'll be tense, it'll be entertaining, etc. Yeah. Or the judge might just order that he stays locked up until his trial date. So we'll stay close to this and see what happens on the 8th of May. 2025. In the meantime, like I said in the beginning of the video, might as well be good out here so you don't get locked up, especially if you have a wife or a girlfriend, right? Your significant other, in many cases, aren't waiting for you forever. And some people, they just grimy like that. They start cheating the same day you get locked in because they know where you're at. And cheating was in their intentions all along. And they know for a fact that you're not going to sneak up on them and catch them doing anything because you locked behind bars. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one. I'll catch you on the next video. It's BrainFLoTv. You already know, when a topic is hot, we're on it. I'm out. Peace.